How do you do, boys and girls? My name is Alfred Hitchcock, and I'm delighted to find that you believe in ghosts too. After all, they believe in you, so it is only common courtesy and politeness to return the favor.
What's going on, buddy? DeaditeEightyThree. I was at home and BeaSide's awesome wife Jenny went off to her mom's, and when she came back, she brought me something which I will show you in a minute. But what I wanted to show you first were when we were kids. We used to sit around and we had these Alfred Hitchcock books, and we used to read horror stories out of them when it would rain or something like that, and they're perfect. I don't know if anyone's ever seen these, but this is the first one. I don't know what order they go in or anything like that, but this is the first Tales like that, and they have they're pretty short stories, really easy to read, and they have great art in them that I always remembered as a kid. Hold on, let me show you. You know, just stuff like that.
Hold it back in the light.
Let me pull it back in the light.
Or tilt it. There you go.
Hey, right there. And anyway, they'll. This one was another one, but the one that I had as a kid and that I always remembered was this one right here. And this was probably one of my all-time favorite books in the house. I would always get it. I would always want my brothers and sisters to read it to me. And so we'd all sit around and read it. But, man, it's just an awesome cover, first of all. But, yeah, I would always see it sitting on the shelf, and I would be like, oh, my God, man, the ghost stories. But this one has all this trippy artwork in it. I don't know what the moose is for, but it's crazy. But anyway, the one of my favorite stories in here was about a guy who reports on a wax museum, and he stays overnight because that's what you do, and then he visions. I don't know if it's real or not, but he thinks that the one of the figures is talking to him. So it kind of steps off the. And this is the picture from that I always remember as a kid. I love this picture. So yes, that one, Alfred Hitchcock's Ghostly Gallery. It's awesome. If you ever see it out, pick it up. It's like super. I'd never seen it in the wild. That's why we got it again, because it's a better copy than what I had as a kid, because I always drew on it and everything like that. But what it is she got me this awesome record, and it kind of goes with all of this. And what that is this right here. And she came in, and when she showed it to me, she was like, "Oh, you're not that excited." But in my mind, I was thinking, no, I am excited. I've got to show all this other stuff with it, because it all goes along. It's Halloween, and this is awesome. And this is the Ghost Stories for Young People. So for Halloween, I think we're going to sit around and listen to it. But we'll give you a sample right now. And thanks. And thanks to my awesome wife. She got it for me. She didn't think I was excited, but she was mistaken. And all right, thanks. See you later.
I've been thinking the past few minutes. It's interesting to note how being afloat makes one thoughtful. The soothing motion, I suppose. At any rate, I was thinking that perhaps it might not be a good idea for you to listen to too many ghost stories. For instance, this is the sort of thing that could possibly happen.
Mr. Nuttall was a very nervous man. He had been undergoing treatment for several years now, and as he had an independent income and no need to work, he spent a great deal of his time in visits to friends and relatives. Before his nervous condition had come about, he had been an almost total recluse, spending a great deal of time raising mushrooms in his damp cellar.